When Tears of the Kingdom first dropped, a lot of people just saw it as a big adventure game. Sky Islands, Zonai Tech, freedom exploration. But now that Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is out, everything hits way darker. Because that game didn't just add lore, it gave us the other half of Tears of the Kingdom story. And that half is ugly. Tears of the Kingdom starts with a mystery. Ganondorf's shield. The depths are a graveyard of gloom, and Zelda disappears into ancient history. But what Age of Imprisonment shows us is that none of this was an accident. Hyrule wasn't just lost, it was systematically broken. Rauru, Sonya, the early kingdom, they weren't just fighting a demon king, they were fighting inevitable collapse. The war wasn't heroic, it was hopeless, and Tears of the Kingdom never spelled that out, but Age of Imprisonment did. In Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda turned into the Light Dragon is emotional. You feel the sacrifice. But now, knowing what we see in Age of Imprisonment, it hits way harder. Zelda didn't just become the Light Dragon to save Link. She did it because she's seen Hyrule fall twice. She watched Rauru fail. She watches Sonya die. She saw an entire era crumble under Ganondorf's corruption. And she knew if she didn't sacrifice herself, it was over forever. Ganondorf already felt threatening in Tears of the Kingdom, but now, Age of Imprisonment makes him feel like a villain on a whole completely different level. Sorry. Ganondorf was just taking over right there, but back to what we was talking about. He wasn't just powerful, he wasn't just angry, but calculated. He didn't want to conquer Hyrule, he wanted to erase it. He wanted to break it. He wanted to flood it with malice. Okay, I'm actually done. He wanted to shatter the kingdom's leader and corrupt its foundation so badly that even 10,000 years later, the world is still scared. Tears of the Kingdom shows the end results. Age of Imprisonment shows the plan. Everyone wonders why the depths felt so wrong. Giant skeletons, gloom lakes, corrupted ruins. In Tears of the Kingdom, it was creepy. In Age of Imprisonment, you see why the depths are basically a mass grave of the first war. Every ruin down there, a reminder that Hyrule never recovered, a reminder that the Zonai didn't win, they just delayed the end. You see what I did there? That rhymes. But that makes exploring the depths feel way darker than before. Tears of the Kingdom always had a sad vibe, hidden under the freedom and fun, but only now do you see the full picture. The kingdom is rebuilding from something it never understood. The past wasn't glorious, it was traumatic. Zelda's sacrifice wasn't heroic, it was desperate. Ganondorf wasn't sealed, he was smothered temporarily. The Zonai weren't gods, they were the last line of defense in losing a fight. And when you put Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Imprisonment together, the story becomes this huge dark tragedy about a world that keeps getting destroyed by the same evil and the same girl trying to stop it over and over again. So yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was already emotional, but Age of Imprisonment turned it into something way deeper and way darker. It didn't just give us extra lore, it showed us the pain, the losses, and the sacrifice the main game never said out loud. And now, Hyrule feels like a kingdom that survived the apocalypse twice. But yeah, before I end off this video, I think I'm gonna let Ganondorf do the outro.
Fine. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for when Little Quay drop another video.
Thanks. Drop the attitude next time, Ganondorf. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.